Hello, everyone. It is good to see you all again. I want to first clear something up. I am so sorry. I had done a video the other day, and I guess while I was in the middle of filming, I hit a button or something twice during filming, and it cut out a lot of parts that I had done during the filming when I went back to look at it before I published or was going to publish. So I did not publish it. Um, I waited to do it again so that I wouldn't mess up this time. So that's what happened. I had a video for you. There was going to be some reviews that I had, but I couldn't because as I was filming for you all, like I said, I hit a button at some points during the filming and I didn't realize it, and it took some of the footage out. So I had to redo this again, because it took a lot of footage out of what I had done. So I'm going to try again today, and hopefully it'll work this time. So, I don't know if you all remember way back when, um, a couple of months ago, when I said that I have some more reviews for you, but I was waiting for something else to come in so I could review them all together. And that one that I was waiting for, it took a while to come in. Well, 3 or 4 days ago, it actually 3 days ago, it showed up. So I have it. Finally. So a little late, but like we all say, better late than never, right? So I'm going to show you that. I have another review for you, I believe. I do. Maybe I don't. Oh, no, not a review, but I want to talk to you about um, maybe some recipes that you're looking to do for Thanksgiving, but tired of all the other things you've done every year and can't think of any, or you're looking up recipes, but a lot of them cause for calls for a lot of ingredients that you either may not have, or it's just too time consuming to you. So I have some ideas um, of quick, easy recipes. If not quick, definitely easy, which makes them somewhat quick. Um, so yes, that's what I wanted to do today. First of all, I'm going to start with the little review. This is a short review. This will be short and sweet. This is when I promised. So I'm going to start with that today, and then we'll go to the other stuff. And then I also want to just give you an update on how I'm doing, um, what I've been up to, how everything's going, and then we'll go from there. So I'm going to start with a review first. Now, this item was something that um, like I said, I wanted to review for you a couple months ago, and I couldn't because I didn't have it. I thought it was going to come pretty quick, and it didn't. So I couldn't do it for you. Anyway, I know all of us who've been on YouTube, there's a handful of us who are into the cosmetics or beauty part of it all. If you are, you've seen ColourPop. We've all seen ColourPop. We've all seen it. For those of us in makeup and cosmetics and things like that, lipsticks, liquid lipsticks, we've seen that. Well, I had seen it, but I had never tried them. So, um, and a funny story is how I got this um, certain review. I was trying to sign up on eBay, and someone was showing me how to do it because I didn't know. I'd seen eBay, but I'd never owned an account on eBay. So I said, well, why don't we do this? Why don't I just pick something to buy so you can show me how to buy things on eBay, and that way I'll learn to do that. And so they said, okay, well, that'll work. So I said, well, I've always wanted to try a certain liquid lipstick, and so we could start with that. And so they said, okay, well, what is it you wanted to buy? And I said, I've always been kind of interested in the Color Pop liquid lipsticks because they're only on the site itself, they're only $6. But I know sometimes you can get things for cheaper if you go to eBay, sometimes. Although $6 is really cheap. But because I was learning how to do eBay, I just picked that. So I picked one of their colors. So this is from ColourPop. Um, and I like how you can't tell a little bit. You see that little change when I turn the tube? It's a holographic on there. And in the sunlight or in light, it looks like a rainbow shining. So I got this. I finally got it about 3, 4 days ago from a couple of months ago when I ordered it or bought it on eBay. The reason it took so long, I found out, is because it's coming from out of state. So anyway, this is called. Now I don't know how everyone else or how you're really supposed to pronounce this shade, but the bottom of it says uh, 6001 and Tool. Now I don't know if that's the right pronunciation, but that's how I keep pronouncing it. If that's the wrong one, you're welcome to correct me because I really don't know. I have no idea. So you may correct me. It's fine. I'm not going to be upset or whatever if you do. I really don't. So I'd like to know. Uh, but anyway, it's a really, really, really pretty color. And basically, you see how it is in the tube? Well, this is the interesting thing. It is like that on the tube, okay? And in the tube, okay? I swatched it on my hand before I put it on my lips when I got it, and it was a lot deeper than this. And yet today, when I put it on my lips, it looks just about this color, if not maybe a little darker. But the first time on my hand, it came out really dark, like really, really dark. So I don't know. But anyway, either way, it's a beautiful color. It's a gorgeous color. Fits my skin tone perfectly. Looks good on my lips. Looks good on against my skin. Perfect color for my complexion. Um, I just love it. I love this. I really, really, really love this. I love this. Um, when you first put it on, it is tacky. It's very tacky, sticky. You feel yourself going like this a lot, or having to go, or getting some lip balm because it's so tacky. Now, I don't mind some tackiness, it's okay, but when I feel like my lips are starting to glue to each other, that's when I'm like, I don't know about this, or I'll put lip balm on. It's not too bad. I think it's not too bad. It's not too tacky for me. I can tolerate it and I can ignore it. And, you know, then later on, I don't even notice it's there unless I'm doing this or if I'm eating, So, um, but it's really, 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 really pretty. Really pretty. I really like it. From what the description said, it has a rose um, color to it. like a mauve, rosy dust color to it. But it's very, very pretty. And I think with most, I don't know with all, but with most skin tones, you could probably pull this off wearing this color. I know medium skin tones you probably could. My skin tone, I know you definitely can. A little bit lighter skin tone, probably. Maybe fair, I don't know, but probably. But I don't know. So I love it, even though it is somewhat tacky, and even though it feels kind of weird at first, but I love it, and it stayed on the lips pretty good. Um, I noticed it stayed on my lips most of the day, even with eating and drinking. And the other thing is, it does transfer a little, and I did the kiss test on my hand, but when I did, barely, barely anything came on my hand. Barely. And barely anything was on my cup when I was drinking during the day. Barely. So it's not so bad for me. I mean, that's how it happened with me. I don't know. Maybe someone else had a different experience with it. But for me, the transfer on my hand or on my cup wasn't bad at all. It was very, very little. Very little. But again, I love it. So I got this on eBay. You can get it on their site for only $6. I think they're $6 each. They have a range, a whole range of colors. Now, I also saw yesterday, so I was just curious, they also have some new colors that came in. So, and those colors are nice too. I saw some. I don't remember the names of them, but they were really nice colors. Um, some for dark skin tones, I think, light skin tones, my skin tone, medium skin tones, so and so they've added some colors. I think they were calling it Holiday something Holiday 2016, but they were nice colors as well as the original colors that they have on there. Those are really nice as well. Um, there's one I want to get. I can't remember the name of it now, but I kept remembering yesterday. Um, it's a kind of like a vampy red, but not over the top vampy. And some other ones that I had really want out of the original color selection that they had. So again, it's only $6 on their site. Now I don't remember how long because it was so long ago or several months ago when I ordered this on eBay. I don't know how much it was on eBay. I don't remember. Um, but and I guess it also depends on who the seller is. I guess too. I don't know. 'Cause like I said, I'm new to eBay, completely new, so I don't know. But it wasn't too bad that I remember. I don't know for sure. But they're, like I said, only $6 on their site, $6 each. They have a variety of color, a wide range of colors, gorgeous colors for every skin tone, I believe. And I think they're worth it. I think they do. Yes, if you don't like the tackiness and the stickiness that it gives, you're not going to like it. If you don't like that kind of thing, period, you're not going to like this. If you don't mind it or you can ignore it or it doesn't bother you, then you might like this. But for those who don't like that kind of thing, then no, you probably won't. Um, so yes, so this is what I was going to show you that I couldn't show you before because it wasn't here, but it's here now. So there you go. Again, this is tool in the number 6001. So if y'all have any questions about this, um, anything that I might have forgot that you want to know, leave me a comment down below, and I will, you know, go through your comment, and I'll try to help you the best I can. Now, ColourPop is also new to me because I've never tried it till now. So I may not be able to answer all your questions, but I will do my very best to answer them. I'll also refer to the site if I have to help you out. I have no problem doing that. Um, so yes. Oh, the other thing I want to mention is on Instagram. If you've ever heard of, if you like lip balm, if you're a lip balm person and not so much a lipstick person, if you like lip balm, I've mentioned this site before. Lickety Split is got another balm coming out. It's out, I believe, already. It's called, and it's funny because it didn't have a name yet, but they said that there would be another flavor and another balm coming out. So I said, how much you want to bet? I told myself, how much you want to bet it's going to be something related to cranberry. Because, this is fall, Thanksgiving coming up, and all that, right? It would only be logical or, you know, the simple, logical answer. And so they posted the new flavor slash lip balm. Lo and behold, I didn't know. I was just guessing. I had no idea. Lo and behold, I was right. It's cranberry, but it's cranberry sauce is the new flavor. But it is cranberry. And I told the people on Instagram that are own the the small company, Lickety Split. I told them, I said, "Oh wow, I can't believe I guessed the right flavor." I said, "I was just taking a guess. I didn't know that's what it really would be. I didn't know it would be cranberry, and I honestly didn't. I was just taking a guess. I was just talking to myself, and I said, "How much you want to bet it's going to be cranberry?" And sure enough, it was. Again, it's called cranberry sauce. Now, as far as I know, okay, you can't get these on anywhere else. You might be able to get them on the site, but right now you can only buy them from Instagram. Okay, the price, if I'm getting this right, and I'm pretty sure I am this time, I don't think I need to go back and refer. They are $2.50. Um, they for shipping is $3 US only, from what I also remember. They have a lot of colors. There was one, they said their last collection, this previous one, is all sold out. I'm thinking they mean the fall collection, but you may want to, if you're interested in lip balm and you're interested in Lickety Split and you have Instagram, I'd make sure that that's the one they're talking about because one of the collections is already completely sold out. They've put a notice on their little Instagram page on there that it is sold out. You didn't say the collection or I didn't see it, but I'm guessing that's the one they're talking about. So don't take my word for it. What I would do is I would just go to Instagram in the search area, type in Lickety Split and see. And it should tell you which one of the collections is sold out. But I'm imagining that it's that one because that one is just the most recent one they had out. So for the fall. I know I've already reviewed those for you, so I don't have to do that again. Um, and I know I reviewed Buzzle Balm for you, and I don't think as of right now they have any newer ones right now that are out. The ones that I told you, I think are the only ones out right now to my knowledge. But like I said, don't quote me on it. I would check because, you know, I could say that, and then a few days later, or a day later, I could be completely wrong and they could add something to their products, because it happens that way sometimes with certain products and certain brands. You know, one minute they're saying, oh, well, they don't have this, or yes, they have that, and then 2 days later, you said they didn't, but now they do. So, or you say, oh no, they're still there, they're still available, and then you find out, no, they're not. Or you find out the opposite. Someone says, no, they're not, and they say, well, yes, we are, we just got some in. You know how it goes. So you know what I'm talking about. So, yes. Um, so, like I said, go to Lickety Splits if you love lip balm. This is if you love lip balm. Now, Lickety Splits doesn't just have lip balm. They have other things on there. So all you have to do is go to Lickety Splits page on Instagram and look at their pictures, and you'll see there's a different array of things for you that aren't just lip balm. There's a lot of things on there that aren't just lip balm. At first, I didn't know that until I looked at the pictures and kept scrolling, and I saw that there were other things. I love Lickety Splits. I love Lickety Splits. I love their lip balms. Their fall lip balms are what I recently tried, and those were the only ones that I had because I'd never heard that brand before. I heard of that through a review on YouTube from a young lady that calls herself Lip Balm Queen. She had them, she reviewed them. I got interested, so I like I've told you before, I literally stopped her video, went to my phone, got on Instagram, looked up that brand, and sure enough, bam, there it was. And you can see it. It's right on the page. You won't miss it. It tells you how much it is and what shipping is. And again, for that one, Lickety Splits, the price is $2.50 each, or $2.50, and your shipping is $3 US only. Okay, I don't know if that'll change, but as of right now, that is what it says. And if you haven't tried that one, but you've tried others from Instagram, you should try that one. They are a great brand. Their lip balms are amazing. They don't feel tacky. They don't feel sticky. The scents, if you like flavor lip balms, are amazing. Amazing, especially the ones that were the fall season. And there's other ones too. But the fall season lip balms were, oh my God. It was like walking into a bakery, like I said. And I still have those, and I still use them. My favorite one right now that I'm using, that I'm going to use up first before I go and completely use up the other one, is a pumpkin cupcake. Yes, I have tried the pumpkin caramel pumpkin latte, and I love that one just as much. But right now, I'm partial to the pumpkin cupcake. They also have one called I don't acorn something. I don't remember. Just know it's called acorn. So anyway, they're nice people, very helpful, great customer service. Um, it didn't take me long to get my lip balm at all, at all. Um, so I will be going back if I see any more that I like and getting some more. I am. The other one I do want to try is the Buzzle Balm. I've never tried them. Um, Lip Balm Queen also reviewed that one. She fell in love with it. I watched her review, and I've been interested in it ever since she talked about it. I got on the site or their little page, but I haven't gone. And I also went to their website. They have a website, and they have a lot of things. It's not just lip balm; it's a lot of things that they have too. Um, so I didn't buy anything from there. I haven't yet, because right now I don't have the means to do so. As far as money, I don't have the money to do that right now. But when I get back to where I have a little money right then, or when I have money again, I will definitely be checking those out because I am very interested. I just don't have the means to buy any right now. I also don't have the means to buy any more of the lickety splits, but when I do, I'll be buying more of those as well. Like I said, the lickety splits was amazing. Not tacky on your lips, not sticky, very, very evenly put it on. It doesn't even feel like you have it on. You feel like there's nothing there. You know you put it on there, but it doesn't feel like it. It doesn't feel like you did anything. So I would check those out if you're a lip balm person, as if you're not a lipstick person, or even if you're both. I'd still check them out. You might like it. So on to the next thing. Um, okay, this is where I get into recipes. Now you all know how we all have our traditions or our favorite dish of the holiday seasons, Christmas and Thanksgiving. We all want our same thing sometimes because that's what we're used to. That's what we love. But sometimes, the people who are cooking, they might get tired of making the same old thing for the holiday meals, and they might want to try something different. So, they'll look up recipes, and sometimes you'll look up a recipe, but you can't find the one you're looking for, or you find the one you're looking for, but you don't realize that they had that much ingredients to it, or it has a lot of ingredients, but you don't want to have something that takes a lot of time that makes you in the kitchen hours and hours that day, especially if you have company arriving not that long before, you know, the Thanksgiving dinner. So I have a little bit of tips for you. One, I'm going to tell you the one my mom used to do. It's like an hors d'oeuvre, but yet it's like an hors d'oeuvre, but can also be a dessert. My mom used to make what we called haystacks. Okay, haystacks are real simple. If I'm remembering correctly, and I'm pretty sure I am, but my mom can correct me if I'm not. I'll have her see this and she can correct me if I'm wrong. So, and if I am wrong, I will come and let you all know. But I'm pretty sure this is how she did it. What you'll need if you do decide to make these haystacks is just a bag of the regular pretzel sticks, not the big ones, not the real long one, not the real thick ones, just your standard size pretzel sticks, okay? Whatever brand of pretzels you like, as long as they're the pretzel sticks, you'll be fine. You're good to go. You'll also need some baking chocolate or chocolate that can melt real easily, and parchment paper, as far as I know. What you're going to do is you're going to take your pretzel sticks, put them in a pile, but you want to have them sticking up, like a pile of hay in a field. You know how you see the haystacks and they're just kind of stacked or sitting there in a pile? That's how you want the pretzel sticks to look, but in an upward pile, like a triangle shaped kind of pile. And once you can get them as good as you can into a pile, what you're going to do is you're going to have your chocolate melted, okay? You're going to pour that chocolate over these haystacks, okay? These pretzel haystacks, if you will, and just put it on there. Now, I'm sure it's going to fall a little bit, but if you can keep it from falling completely, you're doing very well. Just do the best you can. Nothing is always perfect, and that's fine. It doesn't have to be. Because one, it doesn't have to be, and two, you're going to eat it anyway. So it doesn't really matter. And then once you have your pretzel sticks covered with the chocolate, You'll and you're probably going to form them on the parchment paper anyway. They'll have the parchment paper, and then as far as I know, I don't think you put it in the freezer. Okay, I don't think so. You want to put them in the fridge. Okay. Now, I'm going to find that out later today to make sure, but I am absolutely almost 100% sure they go in the fridge. But as I said, if I find out I'm wrong, I will let you know. Okay, I will let you know right away. Now, the second um, dessert idea I have for you is something I've done. Okay, I call this the cheat way, but you're not really cheating, and you'll find out why in a second. I'll explain. Seems like you are, feels like you are, but you're not. Okay, I used to make, I say used to because I can't anymore because I can't eat sweets anymore. I used to make whoopie pies, all right? And, as we all know, whoopie pies are usually made from cake, like a cake, and, or that consistency thereof, a cake. So I used to make whoopie pies. Now, this is the neat thing about the way I used to make whoopie pies. You can go in the store and you can buy any cake mix you want. It does not matter the flavor, what kind, what brand, it does not matter. Okay? Because the possibilities of making a whoopie pie are endless. Because that's all you're going to need. This is literally all you're going to need. You're going to need a cake mix and frosting. Okay? As far as ingredients, that's all you're going to need to make these whoopie pies. Now, what you're going to do, though, in order to make those whoopie pies, is you're going to buy your cake mix, and you're going to mix the cake mix like you're supposed to, like the box tells you to. The only thing you're going to not do is you're not going to have to use an oven or anything else, okay? Because this is where the so-called cheat part comes in, and the really fun and awesome part of this comes in. Now, I have a whoopie pie maker from the brand Baby Cakes. Now, I don't know if some of you have heard of Baby Cakes. Some of you might have. I don't know. But if you have, you know what I'm speaking of. If you haven't, uh, the Baby Cakes is a brand of different little makers that you bake in. Okay? I consider Baby Cakes, and this is just my opinion, okay? Baby Cakes to me is a grown-up version of the microwavable thing that your kids used to play with, that your daughter used to play with, your niece, your friend's daughter or whatever. That little microwave, the Easy Bake Oven. Yeah, the Easy Bake Oven. This is what this is, the version of, to me, okay? This is your grown adult upscale version of an Easy Bake Oven, in my opinion. Um, Now, there are several key things you want, or a couple key things you want to keep in mind if you're going to do this. One, if you don't have one of those, you're going to need one. I don't think they're too terribly expensive, but I didn't get mine. I got it as a birthday present, so I don't know. You may just have to look around. Um, the other thing is, once you get them and you use it, okay, there's going to be some things included in the box. You'll have a little thing, looks like a pitchfork, but it's to get the pie halves, or not pie halves, but the cake halves out of there easily without it sticking, because it won't stick um, onto the machine. The other thing it'll include, which will be easy and it's real convenient for you, is a cake, like a cooling rack, a small mini cooling rack. But they'll fit the little cake halves on there. They will. They'll fit on there. You're going to have to do them a couple times at a time, but they will fit on there. Um, Also note that when you do make these, they do make a lot. You will have leftovers. You will have leftovers when you're done. You may even have to use, because what I've had to do is I've had to use the cooling rack and 2 other plates, maybe even 3 other plates. It makes a lot of them. A lot of them. Okay? So just keep that in mind. If you want, you can give them to your neighbor. You can give them some to some friends. If there's family that didn't get to come to the dinner and didn't get to enjoy dessert, you can give them to them. Um, if your children are having a Christmas party at school, you can also do that for their Christmas party. And then, you know, make them again towards Christmas once Christmas holiday comes up. This is the fun part of it all. Like I said, the cake mix of your choice is endless. The frosting of your choice is endless. Okay? The other key thing you need to know, though, the one last key thing, is that you only need very little of the mix, of the batter in the machines. Okay? Because you're going to have, it's going to be, it's going to fit on your counter. That's a really cool part. If you don't have much counter space, don't worry about it. It's not big enough to worry about. It's small. It's counter space friendly. Um, it could even be portable. It's small. It's really small. It'll fit on the counter, whatever corner you decide to put it in, whatever area. It's small. It won't take up your counter space. It won't be a big problem. It'll be just fine. When you lift it up, there's going to be little circles on the lid, in the lid itself, and on the bottom, the base of it, the bottom of it, there's going to be circles. On the base of it, the bottom of it, is where you want to be very careful to fill them. You don't need a lot of batter, okay? You don't. You only need like a teaspoon, very little, enough to fill them. Once they're filled, don't fill them anymore. Stop. Do not fill them anymore. Once they are filled, you need to not fill them anymore. Because if you do, what's going to happen is you're going to close it up and it's going to come squishing out as it's being closed and baking. And then your whoopie pies are going to be either misformed or they're not going to look good. And you may have a mess. Now, like I said, the fun part is the cake mix or the cake itself and the frosting. That's the fun part because that's your choice. You know, that's all up to you. What you use, what you want, that's all your choice. It's your preference. So that's what makes it a lot of fun. Now, there are times when I've had a little snag where I've run out of icing, I don't have any, and I can't get to the store. So I do whatever I have in hand. Now, I have used um, peanut butter, I have used jelly, I've used slices, very thin slices of banana, I have used marshmallow cream. Um, you could even use lemon curd. I've seen lemon curd in the stores in a little jar. You like the flavor of lemon, and you forgot a lemon icing, or you didn't get to make one, then you can just grab a jar of lemon curd with a white cake. You know, like I said, the possibilities are endless in this. They're absolutely endless. Okay? So what you're going to do, once you put the batter in and it's the right amount that it should be, you're simply going to close the machine. When you close the machine, you're going to plug it in before you even start, okay? Right before you're ready to put them in, or a little bit before, you're going to plug it in so it starts warming up. And it warms up fast. It warms up quick. Warms up like a drop of a hat. So it warms up pretty fast. And when it's ready, there'll be a light on it on the lid part that shows you, it'll blink. And I think it's a green little light. It'll blink. And that's where you know that it's done. So as soon as they're done, you want to lift it up, grab that little utensil, and get them out there as quickly as you can. Because if you leave them in there too long, you'll either overbake them or burn them. And I know you don't want to do that. So we never want to do that. So that's the key other thing, last thing. When they're done, take them out immediately. You can either put them on the cooling rack or in a plate or whatever. But they have to come out immediately because if you're not watching, like I said, you'll burn it or it'll be hard or, it won't taste good or it won't come out right. And you want them to come out right because you want them to be like the focal point of dessert time. You want people to be in awe thinking you spent hours making, whoopie pies when it only took a couple of seconds or a minute. And that's literally all it takes. It takes just a couple of minutes. That's it. Not even 5 at that. Less than that. So, and that's another thing. Once you're done doing your uh, cake batter, you want to immediately get your plate set, get your cooling rack out, already have it set up, so that when you're ready to bake those and you're ready to pull them out, you can just put them on the plate, put them on the cooling rack, and you're not having to juggle trying to get them out of there, trying to get them on the plate, run the risk of dropping some because you're trying to juggle it back and forth because you forgot to do that before you started. So just keep in mind to have everything ready and out right before you put them in, like really right before. As the batter is going in between the baking time, you want to get everything, if not before or between, you want to have everything ready because you're going to need to. Okay. Now again, I don't know how much they are. Last I heard from my mom, you can get them at Bed Bath and Beyond. They're a little trickier to find now. Um, I don't know if you can get them at Walmart. I don't think so. I don't know if Target has them, but I know at one time Bed Bath and Beyond did have them. You just have to ask. They're called baby cakes. You can say whoopie pie maker. They also don't just have a whoopie pie maker. They have a donut maker. They have a cake pop maker. They have a little mini pie maker, little tiny pie maker, and some other things. So it's not just, you don't have to just make whoopie pies. You can make other things from the same company too. Um, and they're the same amount of counter space. They're not big. They won't take up space. They're right for your counter. So you don't have to worry. Now, so that is what I wanted to share with you. Those two things. The first one is something I've grown up with every year, whether it be Thanksgiving or Christmas, the haystacks. The second thing is something I've done and I love to do. I just haven't done anymore because I can't eat sweets anymore. So if I do it, I have to limit myself or I just simply give it to neighbors because what's the use? I can't eat it, so just pass it on to the neighbors. Because it's only fair that if you have a neighbor that shares something with you, that you do the same. It's only fair, or at least I think so. So why not return the favor? If you've got things left over that you've baked, why not? Why not take those whoopie pies to the neighbor or a few neighbors? You've got a lot left over. And if you're not going to eat that many, like you can take it to neighbors, you can take it to other family members, you can take it to friends, so their family can enjoy it or they can enjoy it. You know, anything you want to do. So those are my two things that I think would be time saving, easy, and not a lot of fuss. The other thing, the one more thing I wanted to mention about the baby cakes, the whoopie pie maker, they are extremely easy to clean. Okay? There's no putting it in the sink and da 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 da. All you need to do is once you've got all the little cakes out of there and you're ready to right before you close it, just take a paper towel, nothing else but a paper towel, wipe it out real good. Okay, wipe it out really, really good, and you're done. That's it. The warmth from the heat of it, while it's still plugged in, it's still a little warm before it cools off. That's what helps it clean easily. So, like I said, it's a cinch to clean. It's no time at all to clean and no time at all to put back. You just make sure you have everything that came in the box all together when you're done. Put it in the box, close the box, there, you're done. Once it's cooled off. So there you go. Those are my two dessert ideas for you. Easy, a cinch, not time consuming. Won't keep you in the kitchen for hours and hours on that day. You'll get to be with family. You won't have to be tied up to the kitchen all day long, like I said. So those are some ideas you might want to think of. And if you have any questions about that, you can let me know. Leave a comment in the description box below, and I will, where the comments are, I will be glad to answer your questions. I'll be glad to answer your comments. Um, if I know how to answer them, I will certainly do so. If I do not, I will look it up and give you the right information. So don't be afraid to leave me any comments, and you can leave me questions if you have any questions about that particular product. I have a few of them. I don't just have a whoopie pie maker. I have a donut maker and I have a pie maker. So if you're interested in any of those three or one of those three, I can also give you information. Just leave me a question or comment down below, or in an inbox on YouTube, and I'll be glad to help you out. I'll be glad to answer your questions. That's not a problem, because that's what I'm here for. I mean, if you have questions about any videos I've done, if you have suggestions about any videos I've done, if have a critique, I don't mind critiquing. I am not against critiquing. I am not against getting, you know, corrective criticism. I'm not against that. It does not bother me. It won't hurt my feelings. So, because I like to do these for you and I want to do them the best I can do them. And that way to do that is to get feedback from you all. Because without that, I'm not going to know what you want. I'm not going to know if they're, entertaining for you, or fun for you, unless you help me by leaving comments or suggestions. I'm not, because I'm still new at this. I'm still learning. So that's that part. On to the last thing, because I don't want to make this too long. I This is the update I have as of myself. I am doing a little bit better. My health is okay. No real complications. Nothing really bad going on. I did find out that after I had done a ultrasound of my kidneys and bladder, I have a fatty liver, but that is easily treated. If I keep doing my diet like I've been doing, the fatty liver will shrink down within 4 months, so I'm okay. It's no big deal. It's not a serious situation. It's not anything that's really bad going on. It's just I need to just keep my diet going correctly, and within time, that should go away. Um, the kidneys look good, they said. The bladder looks good, they said. Um, eyes still look good. I still seem good. My Blood pressure hasn't been too bad. Um, they said I look really, really good. So I am. I'm doing good. Except for that one little tiny thing, and it can be fixed. It's fixable. It's easily fixable. So, and I will be fixing that. So again, I'm doing really, really well. My bladder infection seems to be, the one I had seems to be gone. He did say to drink lots of water, as much as I can. Keep hydrated. Um, but if I have any problems, to come in and if I need to. I did blood work on last Monday. It came out okay that I know of. I also had my flu shot, but I never have trouble with flu shots, so I did okay. And then that Tuesday, the very next day, was my sonogram for my kidneys and my bladder. So yeah. Um, so other than that, I'm doing fine. I'm doing good. Still trying to keep up with my diet as best I can. It's not been that easy, but it's not hard either. Doing the very best I can. I seem to be doing okay. I guess I'm not weighing as much as I thought I am again. I guess I thought I was, but I'm not. Everybody says I still look good, so I guess I do. I don't know. Um, so I'm doing good on that. But anyway, I just wanted to share those things with you. Um, Nothing new yet. Oh, and I don't have to go back to my urologist for another 6 months. And my regular doctor said if I get to feeling bad, if I get to having a fever, if I don't feel good, if something doesn't seem right, to come back in right away. Don't wait, just come back in. Or I come back anytime that I don't feel good. So, other than that, I'm doing really good. Um, Been really busy, that's why I haven't been able to make any videos, and I apologize. But with all these doctor's appointments and all these things I've had to do, I just haven't had the time. So, and I've been trying to spend time with family too. So, in between all that, I haven't got the chance to do videos for you. But now that things are slowing down, and we still have time before the holidays come, then I'll have a little more time to do videos before they come and after they come. But right now, um, I should be okay. I should be able to get a little bit more out for you, but we'll see. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and let you go. You all take care. Have a wonderful Sunday, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.